ってるかも。なるかみの少しとよみて差し曇り雨も降らんか君をとどめ。
少しとよみて降らずとも我は止まらんにもしとどめば。
合ってるかも。なるかみの少しとよみて差し曇り雨も降らんか君をとどめ。
少しとよみて降らずとも我は止まらんにもしとどめば。
合ってるかも。なるかみの少しとよみて差し曇り雨も降らんか君をとどめ。
少しとよみて降らずとも我は止まらんにもしとどめば。
合ってるかも。なるかみの少しとよみて差し曇り雨も降らんか君をとどめ。
少しとよみて降らずとも我は止まらんにもしとどめば。
合ってるかも。なるかみの少しとよみて差し曇り雨も降らんか君をとどめ。
少しとよみて降らずとも我は止まらんにもしとどめば。
合ってるかも。なるかみの少しとよみて差し曇り雨も降らんか君をとどめ。
少しとどめて。
You're not the first person to say that. In fact, some people think I'll literally do it. When that happens, I say to them, hey, this is a fireworks store. We do fire. But they don't always listen, so it can't be helped. But anyway, we've gotten all the materials we need now, so that's all. Next, we just need to go find someone to process them.
Ready.
Hajime, Mr. Aminoma, it's me.
Ah, Yoimiya. If I'm not mistaken, you must be here for
Seems like everyone knows how busy Yoimiya gets leading up to the fireworks show.
I'm very sorry. Would you be able to wait for a while? I have quite a backlog of weapons orders right now.
No worry. Oh, wait, actually, yeah, that could be a problem. Some worries. How about this? Do you need a hand? As long as we can get through your orders, you can help me process my ore, right?
That will depend on my master.
Oh, you don't mind, do you, Mr. Aminoma? As you know, it's not long now until the Naganohara fireworks show starts. There's still a lot of fireworks left to make, if I don't finish them on time.
Talkative as ever, the essence of Amenoma art. If you badger...
But this is a...
So give me your ore, and I will...
Huh?
Is that so...
Thank you for helping out.
You're quite well... But Yoimiya, you should plan things more carefully in the future. Do not rush everything at the last minute.
I'll try my best. In the future, I'll get some extra materials in to cover any unexpected changes of plan late in the day.
Though for you, dear child, no matter how much you prepare in advance, it may never be enough. Excuse me. I will be back shortly.
Wow, Mr. Amenoma! Just look at the shape and size of these grains! It's beautiful! I'm at a loss for words. It's been a while since I've seen you take up your tools, but it looks like your craft hasn't degraded one bit.
Of course. I have studied these techniques my whole life. They are impossible for me to forget.
So have Amenoma Art and Naganohara Fireworks been working together for a long time already?
Back in the day, it was my master, and Ryunosuke's father. The people may have changed from one generation to another, but the ingredients required to make fireworks have remained the same. Hajime, in the future, this will be up to you.
I know.
All right, I won't bother you guys any longer. Oh, remember to come and watch the fireworks. Okay, time to head off. Koichi probably isn't back just yet, but let's go wait for him. Just as I thought, he isn't back yet. But not to worry, because actually, I've been hoping for a chance to have a nice long chat with you all day. Sorry for dragging you with me everywhere. Everyone's been so good to me, though. It's all gone really smoothly.
Feels like Paimon has barely spoken a word this whole trip.
I felt like I was neglecting you guys, so I wanted to find an opportunity to catch up. When we first met, I was in a hurry. We didn't have the chance to sit down and have a proper chat. You guys are travelers, right? So, where else did you go before coming to Inazuma? I haven't been to Liyue before, but from what I've heard from Miss Beto, it sounds like a really interesting place. But something big happened there recently, right? Didn't their Archon leave all of a sudden?
Yeah, a lot of crazy things went down as a result. Luckily, everyone worked together to stave off a huge disaster that could have wiped out the whole city.
Oh, well, that's good to hear. I gotta say, it's pretty remarkable that the citizens managed to step up and keep things going even after their Archon left. I mean, I sure can't imagine Inazuma without the Shogun. My friend once said to me that only people with a strong will and a clear purpose decide to go traveling. Maybe it's to see a certain view or to fulfill a certain wish. So, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma?
And to find a lost family member, too.
You were separated from your family because of a god? Oh. That must be really tough. I get it. Well, if that's how it is, then that's how it is. You know, I was going to ask if you guys wanted to stay here in Inazuma. Unlike the outside world, what Inazuma seeks is eternity. In other words, a state of tranquility where very little ever changes. The advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma's a great place to come and rest. Let me put it this way. I was just worried that you might be getting weary. And if you keep pressing on in that state, you might start to lose sight of the things that made you want to start your journey in the first place.
Sometimes. That's also just how it is.
When you're exhausted, everything becomes an uphill struggle, even trying to have fun. You won't be able to enjoy yourself if you're too tired. An adventurer friend of mine once told me that if you're too focused on reaching the end of the race, you'll miss a lot of opportunities and precious moments to be had along the way. Don't worry though, I'm sure I can think of some way to get you feeling relaxed and happy. And you're here now, so even if you're gonna leave eventually, I want to make sure you at least leave with fond memories. Who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home. I already have an idea.
Yoimiya, I'm back. Sorry. Okay, good.
If it can withstand the...
Absolutely.
That's way too small.
Can't be helped, I'm afraid. This is the big... Still, I'll be the first to...
I'm also hoping so. Gotta say though, Koichi, It feels like you're...
I'm not the one. To avoid detection, this is the largest we could afford to build.
Let's store the boat here for now, then.
Uh-oh. Paimon feels really worried.
Maybe it does. But my family has pretty... As long as I'm polite and respectful and don't cause a fuss, they won't look to cause trouble for me either. And anyway, to your point about collaboration...
That's true. This was all a collaborative effort.
Ah, so you're seasoned crooks already, eh? Don't know what I was worried about then. Anyway, thanks for everything, Koichi. And your fireworks are ready.
Oh, don't.
Whose third sis?
Oh, let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me. There used to be a thriving merchants guild in Inazuma. It got really prosperous. At one point, there were a dozen or so kids born around the same time to the families of the guild. They all grew up together, each of them learning their respective family's business. They were a tightly knit group of friends, but eventually, they all grew up and decided they each wanted to go into business themselves. It was inevitable that business would send them all.
That's right.
After that, he hardly...
Yeah, to us.
Oh, so
Yep, that's exact. Anyway, I need to go update Sakujiro. See you, Koichi. Thanks again for your help.
Yeah, I should get out of here too. I don't want to get caught red-handed.
Okay, story time. So, whenever Koichi brings one of his friends from the trade association to see me, they always mention how they used to play with me when I was a kid or held me once as a baby or something. But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway, so I never have a clue who they are. One time, he shows up with another one of his friends, and the friend asks me if I remembered him. So I'm like, yes, I do! You held me once when I was just a baby. Koichi just bursts out laughing and says, actually, this is one of his carpenter friends. Turns out, he's a lot younger than he looks. Just a few years older than me. I went bright red and must have apologized like a million times. It was so embarrassing. The boat isn't ready yet? Well, they won't look much better if you get caught by the Tenryou Commission. I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find you here. Time is starting to...
I'm sorry.
I didn't mean it like that, but if the Tenryou Commission does catch up to you...
Okay, I won't let... But... No, I guess this whole trip was a waste in the end.
why did you want to come back to Inazuma anyway? Is there something you wanted to do?
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. But looking back on things now, I was really just running away from my responsibilities. Once I started to realize that, I got restless. I couldn't stop thinking about the people and the things I'd left behind. So forget it. What does it...
What a pity.
Talk to us about it!
If only there was no Sakoku decree, huh? Anyway, don't worry. We're not going to bother you about it. The Tenryou Commission. If only they weren't... Oh, that's right! That elderly couple. That's it. I'll go talk to...
Are you
Oh, don't worry about that. All right. Okay, let's go. Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those material... Pops? No, never mind. I know. I'll write him a note telling him to...
Ahem! Why did you cut Paimon off?
Because what he needs isn't an answer. Just...
Well, if it isn't Yoimiya, come on in, dear. Come and take a seat. Are these two your friends?
Yes, they're travelers from afar. Outsiders have a very difficult time getting into Inazuma nowadays.
Indeed, these are.
Oh,
Oh, thank you, dear. I wonder if.
of course you will.
It used to. I wanted to do.
No worries.
No, I'll just go.
It's fine.
It's no trouble.
Oh,
Sure. If the old folks aren't. Yeah, you got it! And that should just about do it. Satoru is on the other side of the village. Let's go see him now. Hey, Satoru. How have you been? Keeping well?
Yeah, same as usual. Not much has changed.
Oh, thanks to the support, we sold some fireworks.
That must mean a lot. If it gets too much.
We should be fine. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. But then I try some.
Speaking of your family, how's...
They're doing well. Being close to now, Mr.
Huh, you make a good point.
Oh, I'm sure.
Thank you. Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
that was quick.
Younger people have...
Speaking.
Oh,
50 years?
oh, stop trying to impress them. We both know you were the one who was hopelessly smitten and desperately trying to win my affection.
Well, maybe you're right. 50 years ago, even as it was, but then before I knew.
50, but 50.
I had no idea.
Oh no, seeing that.
Ah, what a great relationship they have.
Enough about us, though. Yoimiya, aren't you busy with the fireworks show coming up? Was there something you needed to discuss?
Yeah, it's a difficult thing to talk about, but here goes.
Sakujiro.
Huh?
He was our boy. But one day.
Sakujiro, but our Keisuke.
I see.
Keisuke said eventually.
If it was any. But since.
What a strange...
I understand now. Now I finally understand.
Two best buddies in childhood. One grows up to join...
Well, no worries. If that's the case, then never mind. We can find some other way to help Sakujiro. There's no need to make things difficult for you. This sounds like something for Sakujiro and Keisuke to resolve between themselves.
Yes. It'd be so nice if they could go back to the way things were.
I think after all these years, they ought to let go of their grudges.
Well, can't say we didn't try. I'll let Sakujiro know after we get back.
One day, I'll be as great as Ryuji.
Miha, something bad's happened. Some people from the Tenryou Commission came by.
Huh? Why? Do they know? Pops, are you alright? They didn't do anything to you, did they?
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was filled with fireworks, so they shouldn't go in because it's a fire hazard. But they didn't listen. It seemed like they knew Sakujiro was inside. Luckily, Sakujiro heard them coming in time and managed to escape through the window. The Tenryou Commission wasn't able to capture him.
Oh, this is bad news. I don't think Sakujiro had enough time to make his mind up. Pops, did you see where he went? Oh, the Tenryou Commission will definitely be chasing after him. Good point. Names. Reading names. Suddenly showing up like the Commission wouldn't normally cause this big of a fuss over a stowaway.
Sorry, my ears are no good. And I didn't get a good look at them either. If you're wondering which way they went, they left the city. I wish I'd caught their names. But I didn't hear a thing.
As it happens, I did. I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into them on the way over. I think their leader's name was Keisuke, just like you said.
Just as I thought. Thanks. If Sakujiro's still we can't let that happen. It's Mochizaka and his friends! Let's up. Hi, Yoimiya! Mr. Ryunosuke is me. I'm sorry, but I'll bring you guys some candy next time. Yeah! Also, yep, we did.
Are they trying to catch him?
No, don't be good kids and stay out of trouble, all right? Stay in.
We will. We'll be on our best behavior, especially for you, Yoimiya.
It looks like this is the right way. Let's get going. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to step in. Look! There are people taking the Tenryu...
Sorry, official business.
Sakujiro in case...
Didn't you hear me? You're not getting past...
Ugh, what a nuisance! Out of the frying pan, and let the show begin. The fuse is lit!
I must.
Ready.
How dare you impede the work of the Tenryu Commission? You will be punished for your actions. There is nowhere you can escape justice, not even at the edges of the world.
Look at that! The one with the loudest mouth had the fastest feet. We can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
Your skills with the sword have stagnated, Sakujiro. You should have known that you stood no chance against me in a duel.
I never imagined I'd fall into your hands. If this is to be my fate, I accept it. I have nothing else to say.
But your return says that you finally came around to my point of view.
Whatever you say.
You will return with me to the Tenryu Commission to await your sentencing. The one who made this boat will also be punished.
Wait! It doesn't have to end like this! Don't you have anything else to say to one another?
Hey, I know you. You're Naganohara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved in other people's business, but stay out of this. It does not
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the past.
Then why did you risk life and limb to get yourself back into Inazuma? And why were you so reluctant to leave after you got here? I'll tell you why. This is why. This is the chance you've been waiting for. To talk everything through.
I have nothing to say to him. He's a criminal. I work for the Tenryu Commission. There is never any room for discussion. Out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance to fight for his freedom. But his skills with the sword are as disappointing now as they ever were.
What are you talking about? And just who do you think you're kidding? You left all your subordinates back there. I can see it in your faces.
Don't flatter yourself.
Yoimiya, leave it.
No, I won't leave it! Keisuke, you seem to like settling things with a duel, so if I win, then you need to say everything that's in your heart. And the same goes for you, Sakujiro. If I win, if you don't say anything now, you may never have another chance.
And if you lose?
Then I'll admit to collaborating with Sakujiro and accept the Tenryu...
Yoimiya.
I accept. Let's settle this with a...
Sir, we're here to back you up.
Back up? Duels are supposed to be one-on-one! All right, that's it! Let's help Yoimiya! We can't let her fight her all alone!
Sir, they are too strong. We need more men.
Stand down.
What?
I thought I told you to stay away. Now stand down.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Young lady, you are just as obstinate as Sakujiro was back then. Why were you so convinced that we had things to say to each other?
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you when he came back, but he did order a firework from me. Then, your parents told me about what happened between you when you were younger. Once I'd heard the story, I realized that the firework meant something special to you both. And that's why I simply refuse to believe that you have nothing to say to each other. Nobody sets off a firework to feel lonely, do they?
The reason I came back is that I felt lost. It wasn't that I saw I was glad that I'd left Inazuma, but then I happened to hear about the Sakoku decree. I was an escapee, and I was proud of that. What I should have tried to do is take the good things from the outside world and bring them back home.
So that's why you came back? Out of your naive hope of changing the way things are here?
No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that I never should have run away like that. After all, you never ran away.
Huh?
I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy for me. But I just had to come back and visit. It was like fate was calling me, and I couldn't ignore it any longer.
Life isn't easy for anyone. I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Her ideas were my personal creed, and I desired nothing more than to see her will done. But now, my role is to punish. I do wonder, am I really doing the right thing? The boat is yours.
Huh?
I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but that doesn't mean I want to keep you here by force.
What will you say to the higher-ups?
Don't worry about that. I'll handle it. If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside world is long and complicated, but it can be done. I will lend you my help, but until then, you'll have to wait. And don't kick the bucket on the way out.
Don't worry, Keisuke. I won't. Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
Maybe next time. I'll be demoted for sure. It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like this. I can't explain why I went through with it. It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshitaka and the others to transport it here, citing the temporary contraband storage clause. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also something I had planned all along. It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't fully
But I think you did the right thing. And look, now...
I understand now. Thank you. I didn't know you were quite so...
That's only because I know your parents so well. They're both real...
I had heard there was a new Naganohara running things these days. Little loud and reckless, maybe, but you live up to the family name. By the way, Naganohara fireworks can reproduce the firework that the two of us set off back then, right? Would you be able to make one for me?
Sorry, no can do. Without the slipper reference, I can't make the same one again. And I'm afraid Sakujiro is the one with the slip.
Ah, I see. Never mind then.
Don't get too down just yet, though. I mentioned that Sakujiro ordered a firework from me, didn't I? I can't make another one, but I'm guessing Sakujiro probably won't be needing his anymore. It'd be a shame for it to go to waste, so I'll make an exception and let you set it off instead.
Thank you very much.
No worries. And don't miss out on the start of the fireworks show. Yoimiya! So what can I say? I like to talk. I'm a strong... If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. If you just keep staring at it without doing anything, eventually you'll watch every last opportunity to resolve it slip away before your eyes. Sakujiro and Keisuke can't turn back the clock in their relationship, but that's no reason to live anyway. Follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place to... My pops will set off the firework that I wanted to get...
Loaded.
Huh? Oh, it's... Keisuke.
So, Miha, these fireworks, what do they mean to you? Miha?
Shh.
Huh? Oh.
That wasn't, I didn't actually... Oh, remember that big one that went up? That's the one I had Pops make.
Oh, Paimon!
No matter where your journey, I believe that is... Oh, and also, you're technically...
You know, Yoimi.
Oh, I could hear you. Quietly watching something you made with your... You asked me what firework...
Yep. Well, for Koit, for Keisu, and for Keisuke, and... Oh, yeah!
As for me... To be honest...
Seriously?
Well, no one's... It was by chance. It's also by chance. Fireworks that but people's feelings don't just disappear. Also, if we didn't exist, you know... I don't really think about complicated things like this, but I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Inazuma is not such a bad place. Paimon's having a pretty good time. But we should probably go and see about the next operation that Toma and Ayaka were talking about, right? As usual, it's the first stop.
Ready.
How strange. It's never this quiet here. Toma's playing his ventriloquist game again, huh? Toma? Toma! Hey! You... Huh. What's got Taro Maru?
Hello. Have either of you seen...
No, we thought he'd be with you.
Then it's as I feared. On the way here, I heard that Toma had been... I wasn't certain whether it was true, so I came right here. The Raiden Shogun is holding a vision hunt ceremony at the statue of the omnipresent god today, and the 100th vision bearer in question, the one...
Hold up a second. So the ceremony that Toma said the Tenryou Commission were busy preparing for, that was this vision hunt ceremony?
I believe so. The Shogun and the Tenryou Commission see the ceremony as a milestone. This cannot happen.
Yeah, like it or not, you represent the whole Yashiro Commission. So if you go and pull a stunt like that, you're basically declaring you and the Raiden Shogun are enemies now, right? And by doing it so publicly, you might be implicating a lot of other people from the Yashiro Commission too.
There is no other option. I must act with haste. He is my friend. To think that not long ago we were... all eating hot pot together. But, okay, I'll wait here for your return. Get back safely.
Don't worry, Ayaka. A friend's life is on the line. We ain't about to mess this up.
Capable of using elemental energy without a fission. You are an exception, it appears. Exceptions, the enemy of eternity. You will be inlaid upon this statue. You are that which is furthest from eternity. Exceptional.
Eat this! Nice and spicy!
Strike dead!
Ink!
Scatter!
Come on! We can do it! Booba, get them!
Scatter!
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Nice and spicy! I'll protect us!
Propagate!
Strike dead!
No!
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Booba, get them!
This ends now.
Scatter!
Evasion is futile.
Let the show begin.
Strike dead!
Out of the frying pan!
Inferior. Instabilities will be removed.
Go, Barbara, go!
Inferior. You are an enemy that requires special attention. You face the lightning directly. Commendable.
Shogun, who was that?
Seize him under the decree. Next time, I will strike twice.
Why have we stopped here?
In case you've forgotten, the Komore Tea House is the safest place for me to hide in this area. The only thing is, I probably won't be able to leave again for some time. I'll have to leave the next steps to you. Go to Tatarasuna and find the resistance. The Shogun's army is almost certainly about to issue a warrant for our arrest. There are very few parties that will be willing to shelter us, but the resistance is an exception.
Hyman's pretty sure Ayaka mentioned them before. Oh yeah! Sanganamiya's group! The ones who came together to fight the Vision Hunt Decree!
That's right. The resistance was founded by Sangon, however, the Yashiro Commission... but you're different. So that shouldn't work again. The only issue is that we can't be sure of the resistance force's current location. You'll likely pass through territory occupied by the Shogun's army at some point. Don't worry about me. I can remain hidden when...
We gotta hurry up! The Tenryou Commission can... Let's get out of here!
Into the shadows. Loaded. Ready. First to find gets to stake their claim. Seems fair. Into the shadows.
I heard they added a couple more people to the wanted list. They're high-priority targets, apparently.
But most of our forces are out on the front line.
Last thing I heard,
I doubt it. Anyway.
Fair
The northwest of Musord.
Oh, hey. You managed to escape too?
Yeah. Where are you headed?
Hiki Village. I've heard the rumors, but it's still gotta be a safer place than a war zone. What about you?
Don't get me started. I was recuperating on Nozuchi Beach. It's complete chaos. The Resistance aren't having an easy time of it. They don't have the manpower for an all-out confrontation. The front line used to be further forward, but they had to retreat a couple of times. That's where I've just come from. I was lucky to get out. I think we need to keep moving.
Agreed. Why don't we stick together? Can't hurt to team up with someone.
Nozuchi Beach. Sounds like that's where the Resistance and the Shogun's army are battling it out.
Loaded. Ready.
Let me try my blade.
Let's dance.
Propagate!
I'm ready.
Nice and spicy.
Into the shadows.
It's over. Cheap tricks. Try bury. This.
Loaded.
I'll protect us.
Boba, get them!
Into the shadows.
This body belongs to ice.
Let the show begin.
Propagate!
Hunt them down. Loaded. First to find gets to stake their claim. Seems fair.
Do you think that's a resistance fighter? Looks like he's in a tight spot. Let's go help him out. Nice and spicy.
Ready.
It's like us. I need to. I've been train hard rested.
Thank you so much for your... I was sent to the front line just recently. So, you aren't dressed like resistance fighters. Have you come here looking to sign up? Great! Just the other day, I heard General Goro complaining about how desperate we are for more people. Your support will make a big difference. I'll escort you back to our camp. But first, let me bring you up to speed on our current situation. As you can see, the Resistance are at a constant disadvantage when it comes to open confrontation. The goal of the Shogun's army is to uphold eternity. To this end, they have the support of the Tenryou Commission's general, Kujo Sara, who commands an exceptionally strong force. As for us, vision bearers are few and far. The fact we're even able to hold out is thanks to the brilliant strategic mind of Her Excellency, Sango no Miha. We're also indebted to the great courage shown by General... I couldn't help but notice that you used...
He's a special...
Are you serious? You have to let me introduce you to General... Perhaps I can also make a worthy contribution. Anyway, we shouldn't delay. Let's head off.
Into the shadows. Prey will usually rest on rainy days, but not the hunted.
Propagate! Germinate!
At the frying pan!
Ready.
This battle.
First to find gets to stake their claim. Seems fair.
It's my lucky day!
Where evil lurks, shoot on sight!
Cut through the berry. Cut.
Let me try.
Nova, get them!
Into the shadows.
Yes.
A sharpshooter.
Another test.
Loaded.
Nice and spicy!
Into the shadows.
Finally, I will cut down like this.
First to find gets to stake their claim. Seems fair.
This is what happened, General Goro. I was surrounded by Shogunate samurai, and they came to my rescue. They can use the elements without a vision. The Resistance could really use people with that kind of skill. We should bring them in.
I presume you've heard that the goal of the Resistance is to defeat the Shogun's army and repeal the Vision Hunt Decree. This is no easy task. Each who sets foot on the battlefield must be ready to sacrifice their life. Tell me, why do you wish to join us? The Resistance cannot... You're referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th Vision seized under the decree, right? Yes, we received some news of it here, despite it taking place over in INAZUMA City. There was a disturbance, allegedly. But why do you wish to discuss this all of a sudden? Unless you... What?
Yep, we had a fight with the Raiden Shogun and everything. Then we grabbed the Vision Bearer and whisked him off to safety. After that, They added us to the Army's wanted list. That's why we came here.
Now that you mention it, we did just recover a bounty notice from a shogunate samurai defeated in battle. It read, "Reward for the capture of a blonde-haired traveler and their mysterious flying pet." Huh. So this refers to you two?
What? Who are they calling a mysterious flying pet?
My apologies. I understand your situation well enough for now. On behalf of the Resistance, welcome to our ranks. Her Excellency is currently away from the camp. We don't know where she went, but she instructed us to take care of everything in her absence. I will ask Teppei here to show you around the camp first, and then dispatch you straight to the front line. If you're ready, of course.
Yes, sir. I used to be in the logistics division, so I'm the right person to show you around. I'll make sure you get a warm Resistance welcome. Let's start with the field hospital. Some of my friends are recovering there. Last time I saw them, I promised that I'd introduce any new recruits.
Loaded.
Is this looks like a strong addition to...
Whoa. Teppei, did you...
Well, at one point...
Look at you. When did you grow nerves of...
This guy stole the show, though. When he saw me tiring and falling back, he burst on... I heard he even stormed the vision hunt ceremony. And that...
Amazing work, but still, I can believe most of that, but him facing off against the Raiden Shogun? Either way, to tell the truth, but seeing fresh recruits join our ranks and hearing Teppei's exploits,
That's a lukewarm epiphany if you ask me. While you're lying there itching to get better, I'm still out there training hard despite my injury.
You did? Well, do you need me to get you something to dress it with? I heard about a remedy recently that uses wild bug. They say it feels cool.
Sure. No.
Well, how about if you're a fan of butt, if you're more of a... Thanks for your help. Oh. Never mind. I guess this was probably the safer option. I may need your help in a moment to change their dressings. Here's hoping this'll speed up their recovery. And, thanks for your help gathering the ingredients.
This really hurts. It's a standard...
I'm dying to get...
I don't think... Thanks again, Tep. Speaking of train, it'll be a good chance...
You got it.
It's my lucky day. To the ferry.
Into the shadows.
Let's see now.
Bullseye?
Only one.
This isn't good enough. How hard could it be? Just with prog...
Seems things... I guess we'll just have to...
Come on, guys. Less complaining. More...
Tep...
Listen up for a second. In battle, and that was after...
Is that true? We promised not to take...
It would mean a lot.
Oh.
Outrider Amber, reporting.
That's no way to let's go! Ready? I'm sure you'll get it there. That's no way to... Let's go! Ready? I'm sure you'll get it. Well, there you have it.
Incredible! My posture.
Watching your demo, at least this time out. Honestly, before this whole conflict came about, my wife and I were the actions of the Shogun's army. Can those of us without visions or combats, there's no use in...
Stay focused. Now then, where should we...
Sir, we've got trouble. There are still many...
What? We'd better go
Just what will we come across this time?
Move out formation! Get them! Soldiers!
Hunt them down.
I must withdraw.
I've lost.
Well, we managed to hold them up. We have sentries and patrols posted unless... They must have our priority.
Sir, I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defense... The Shogun's army must have known about this vulnerability and made their way... I suggest we...
In that case, why don't we make this more Alright, that should do it. The Shogun's army will have a hard time getting past this, no matter how determined they are. It seems I've made another valuable contribution to the resistance. But why does it always have to be logistics work? I thought getting transferred to the front line would be a chance to showcase my abilities and square off with the enemy. Instead, here I am. Doing what I've always done before.
Why are you so insistent about being on the front line?
It's just like General Goro said. We joined the resistance because of our warrior's will. There are a anyway. If all goes well... Strange. I don't see General Goro anywhere.
We've had a change of plans. The Shogun's army has for us the situation for now.
We should go to the front line. Our forces need... We mustn't let...
Loading.
So, you are the only one here? She is the one that's been causing our fort, but soon. We have already
I have faith in Her Excellency and in the soldiers. The Vision Hunt Decree is a...
I will make you a...
So that's why you
He is of great but the way I see it, he is expendable to...
That's where you're wrong! He means just as much to us. The Resistance never betrays its own. Her Excellency made that clear to everyone.
General Goro!
Tepe and the Traveler. It would appear our time to fight side by side has finally come.
Well, well. We meet again. This time, I won't let you get away. I thought that you would seek refuge with the Resistance in the hope of receiving us. That you choose to show up here proves that you have more... Why not represent the Resistance in a fight of honor?
A fight of honor?
Before the battle begins, each side chooses to the superior force. There's little... Her motives are clear.
Well, what do you think?
Remove all threats to eternity! By order of the Almighty Shogun!
Be wary! You're up against a powerful opponent!
You got this!
Who goes there?
There's more than one round! Keep it up!
Look! That's 2 rounds in a row! The Shogun's army is not invincible! We can win! The soldiers are rallying! Your warrior's will is bringing them hope, Traveler!
I need to train harder. Stronger than I anticipated. Soldiers! Glory to the Shogun! And her...
Prepare to engage! All of you, with me! Hold the line! Her Excellency!
The wait is over, my comrades. Now is our moment!
Calm as the breeze, my lady.
I just hope you can afford all these mercs you've gathered!
Kazuha!
We meet again, old friend.
Retreat!
All forces, retreat!
Greetings. Well, this is the first time we've met. Please, allow me to introduce myself. I am Sangonomiya, perhaps. It's the first time I've actually heard all about you. Do you have a plan beyond this point? Although the Shogun's army has retreated for now, the Vision Hunt, I suggest we move to the shrine to...
I know Watatsumi Island very well.
Goro,
Thank you for all you have. Our forces are weaker than the show. I'm afraid I must still.
Well received, Your Excellency.
I must return. Thank you for all your fight for the future of Inazuma.
Into the shadows.
Prey will usually rest on rainy days, but not the hunter.
Ready.
Hopefully, that was the sound of one more villain being removed from the room.
Into the shadows.
Aha, there you are. Good to your appointment with Sangonomiya is fast approaching. We should get going. Are you ready? We'll start by heading to the... If you start... Ready? And away we go.